Hey crafty crafters, it's Dana at Constructing Our Six. I wanted to do a little project share. I found these little wooden spools some time ago at it's like a five and dime. It's called the Murphy's G&M, and they're really cute. Anyway, I painted them gold. Originally, I was going to wrap gold thread around and around it, and I thought that's going to waste a lot of my gold thread. So, plus this stuff is wild. See, it just unravels that fast. Okay, so, oh, for heaven's sakes, Dana. Put this in the little slot here. Now, I'm going to have to get my glasses. I'm not even going to be able to get it in there. Anyway, so I wanted to make a charm out of this, but this hole was really big, and I thought if I could find a bead to fit just perfectly, that I could just tap it down in there and glue it. Well, I couldn't, or I wasn't able to. So I don't know if you can see inside here. Let me turn this other light on. Let's see. I don't know if you can see inside there or not. I was able to actually take one of these bead caps and crush it down a little bit, and I put just dotted around the edges glossy accents, so I left the hole in the end of the bead cap open. So my plan is to put another bead cap in the top here so this doesn't wiggle around, trim this eye pin down, or head pin, or whatever. I just happen to grab an eye pin, and then loop it around so that I can make this into a charm. So this one is still drying. I'm going to show you with this one how I did it. The paint that I used is this Master's Touch. This is a Hobby Lobby kit of metallics. I like them though. My metallics go dry quicker. This has got a bright gold and an antique gold in it, and I went ahead and just used the bright gold on here and a real small brush. Then, these are AliExpress bead caps. You get a bag of 100 for just about nothing. But as you can see, they're really thin, frail, kind of filigree bead. Let me turn this other one off. I think I have too much glare. What's that? Is that better? Anyway, yeah, let's turn this one off. That's the one that's clear. Yeah, that's the one that's clear, I think. I don't know which one's worse and which one's better. All right, so basically, I'm going to take I'm just going to squeeze the end of this bead cap in so that it'll fit inside the end of this spool. And I'm going to push it in far enough so that it fits about halfway, because that way, when the two ends come together, they'll be just tucked just inside. I guess I could actually put it right on the edge if I was going to use a head pin. You know what? I could do that. I don't know. I think it just looks a bit better just pushed in a little bit. I don't know why I think that. I guess, like, I have this paintbrush that the tip's been broke off, but it comes in handy for stuff like this. Okay, so I've just pushed it down just a little bit, and I'm going to take glossy accents and just dab around the edge of this, and course it's clogged. Because that's what glossy accents does. All right, I'm going to get a pen. I moved my whole area around and switched my desks. So now I can find a thing. All right. Well, having sex. Okay. Here it is. Got squished in the move. It got squished under my computer. Alrighty. That one's already done. There we go. I don't want it to come out real fast either. I just want a dab. Glossy Accents is remarkably strong for as far as a glue goes. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that center's open. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. This one I did earlier, so it's dry. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Hey, I'm making you something. This is going to be so stinking cute. I am making this little, I found these little wooden spools at a craft store in not a craft store, like a 5 and Dime in Rockville. And I've been meaning to do something with them. And so I painted it gold. I'm making you a bobbin of gold thread charm because you are the gold thread queen. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I finally figured it out. I had to think and think until my thinker was sore. But I think I've got it all figured out. Yeah. See? Once that's through there, once that's actually glued in, I can take that and make a little loop on the end, trim that pin down, and then it's going to be a little charm. Isn't that super stinking cute? Gosh, I love them. And you can make them any color, but you've been talking about doing that sewing journal, and I've been wanting to make some sewing ephemera. So I was going to make some envelopes, and I've got a bunch of pattern paper I need to get rid of. And because, I bought all those, I don't know if you saw those vintagey patterns I bought at, I don't remember. Oh, Goodwill. Yeah, at the Goodwill. So I'm just, what I did was I took one of these cheapy AliExpress bead caps. They bend so easy, and I just squished it up on itself, kind of. One of these. I don't know. You can see on that light. This camera is not very good, but and then I just squeezed it in until it fit, and now look. See, I put some glossy accents, just little tiny, like 4 little tiny drops around the edge. So when that's dry, I'll be able to make that into a charm, and it won't go anywhere. Did you go to dinner with your hubby? Hey, great minds think alike. I have to tell you a funny story. I was in Terre Haute yesterday. My dad, had surgery, and that's where the hospital he wanted to go to, that's where they go, is Union Hospital. Oh, Indian food, Lord, girl, I wouldn't sleep all night. I love Indian food, but I think I went a little overboard last time and got a little too much spice because, boy, I was feeling it for a while. But I went to Terre Haute, Indiana, And I thought, oh, I should check and see if they have a Tuesday morning. And then I thought, well, I don't really have time to go there, because I'm at the hospital. But I had got there early before my mom and dad actually. I didn't want to, not see my dad before he went into surgery. But so I got there early, but then they were there right after it. But I was going to Google Tuesday morning, and I thought, oh, I don't have time. Well, so later, after the whole day, his surgery got bumped back, and we waited, and they finally took him in the afternoon, and right, and yeah, always. And so by the time he actually got done with everything, it was late. It was late in the afternoon. It was like 5:30 well, no, it was after that. Yeah, it was 5:30 by the time we got to go in and see him. And then he still had to lay flat for so long because the the way they do that surgery, you have to lay flat, and then they can put you up a tiny bit, and he couldn't eat or drink or anything. But at 7:15 they said he could have coffee and eat or whatever, eat, drink, whatever he wanted to do. So he had to wait until 7:15, and he kept saying, I want a cheeseburger and coffee. I want a cheeseburger and a milkshake. And he was so delirious when he came out of the anesthesia. He didn't even know. I think he asked for coffee like 7 times in 15 minutes. But before he went under, the nurse had asked him, is there anything that I can get for you? And he said, yeah, a cheeseburger with tomato and mayonnaise. So I had went at like 6:40 to Steak and Shake, but I missed it. I had it on the GPS, and I drove past it, and I was on 41 in Terre Haute, and it was a little bit busy, right? And so I went down to turn around, and I just went to the very next light after the Steak and Shake. So at the very next light, when I pulled in, I was just gonna, turn left, pull a U-turn, and pull back out. As my eyes scanned the whole place, they've got there's a Dollar Tree. Everything's a dollar. Um, Five and Below. What else was there? There's like Ross. What else? I don't know if you have a Ross. Montgomery, or Ward, not Wards. The other one that's always by Ross. I can't think of what it's called. Um, Marshalls, Marshalls, and like TJ Maxx, and all of it is all right there in a row. And then right as I turn around, I'm in the Outback parking lot. And I was like, I could just live right here. Anyway, I didn't go into any of those, but now I know where they're at. So they're all together too, just past Steak and Shake. But he was so glad that he got the food. He said he felt so much better after he ate. And so everything went good. He's such a pistol for an old guy. Five and Below. Five and Below is everything's $5 or under. And it's kind of cool because they have like, I don't know, they have fun stuff, and it's pretty cheap, and they have some clothes, and of course nothing there is really too high quality, but they have books and kids toys and party supplies, and oh, thank you. It's a fun store for especially for holidays, like weird holidays that aren't really holidays, like St. Patrick's Day. You can go get a green shirt or green hat or wiggly ears or something. It's good for Easter baskets. It's good for Valentine's Day, cheapy stuff, decorative stuff. Glossy accents takes a long time to dry, doesn't it? You don't. Well, my Dollar Tree leaves a little bit to be desired. I've been going to another one when I've been over that way by my other son's house, but I haven't been over there in a while. Just Tuesday morning. Yes, it does. Oh, the stuff I haul, that stuff came from my son's. My son's Dollar Tree is really good. So when I go over there, he lives in what's called, they call it Irvington. It's like an old historic neighborhood. All the houses are either really expensive and have been flipped and fixed up, and they're all like, what's the word, hipster neighborhood, or they're just old rundown original, you know, houses. And he lives in one that's um eh, yeah, yuppie. Everyone rides bikes. Like no one drives anywhere. And Indianapolis has put bike lanes in everywhere. Everybody rides bikes. Like if you go downtown, everybody's on a bike. Everywhere there's bikers. Like they annoy the they I get mad. Like I'm just drive. It's faster. Like just get out of my way. Okay? Just drive. All these healthy people, I can't stand it. I'm just like, I want to honk at him. You know what I want to do? This is really crazy, but years ago, I had a semi horn in a car I bought, and I don't know who put it in there, why it was in there. It was crazy loud, right? And it was this big air horn. And if somebody like pulled out in front of you, or, you know, you were about to get in an accident and you honked your horn, you could literally see them jump because it's just so scary loud, right? So, and back in the day, now, this isn't very nice, but back in the day, if you went to the gas station, you could have them check your oil, right? so, so one time we kept going to this gas station, me and my friend, and because we thought the guy was so cute, but we didn't talk to him. No one asked, no one said told him he was cute or tried to make conversation. We just would have him check the oil in the car. And I was trying to move my purse from one side to the other, and I hit that horn while he was under my hood, and I thought he was going to come unglued. After that, I don't think he liked us. But I want one of them horns sometimes, because them bikers, they make me mad. They get in my way, and I want that loud horn again. Does that mean? And you know what? I don't mind when I'm on the road with the bike lane. It's cool. I get it. It's a healthy thing. It's like this huge craze, and it's good for you. And my son's one of them. He's crazy, bike crazy, and they all have so many bikes. All these people, they have multiple bikes. I don't even have one bike that drives. I mean, rides, whatever. Hi, Maria. How are you? Oh, I love Ben Franklin. That's the kind of store this is. That's the kind of store where you find stuff like this. Because I haven't found these. Oh, actually, these are dairies. So you could probably order these online. But I'm going to send you some of these, Lisa. I keep getting more and more stuff to put in your Happy Mail. I'm good. I'm exhausted. But I'm good. I'm blessed, really. I'm so glad my dad's okay. Dad fixed my air conditioner in my car. Get this. My air conditioning went out in my car, and the first guy said the compressor was out, and it was going to be like over $1,000. And then, um, But Thad was like, no, you can hear the compressor kick on. That's not what it is. And we took it to a second place who said, whatever, the thingamajig didn't work, whatchamacallit. You know, I'm not mechanical. So, but it was still going to be $900. And Thad's like, no, that can't be it. But Goodyear had a pressure check, like they check your system for $9.99. They had a special going on. So that's where we took it so that they could do the pressure test. Well, in the end, it was a low pressure valve and it cost $13 and it took that about 15 minutes to change it. But they said I don't know, my rejuvenator hypnosis, I don't know what that, right? So thank God, because when I went to Terre Haute that day, it was like 90. Well, when I was driving out there yesterday morning, it wasn't bad. When I came back, like today, it was so hot. It's been so hot. Oh, yeah. 2 hours in a car with no air is terrible. Because I went out there a couple weeks ago when my air wasn't working. So I just went real early and came home real late. I might have to make one more of these. What are you doing, Maria? Well, not if I can help it, but I have to work tomorrow and Sunday, because, you know, my son broke. Hi, Denise. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You know, my son broke his hand and he's been off work and he's a millwright and he makes more money than I do. And so I'm $600 lighter because I gave him rent money. So I picked up hours. Unfortunately, secret squirrel. Were you creeping, Denise? It's terrible not to have an AC. Terrible, terrible. Especially when you're old, like fat menopausal person. Then you're just like, because heaven forbid you're in the middle of some kind of hot flash event, you're in trouble. You know what? That doesn't even matter because I can have a hot flash. I've only had a couple. I really haven't had a hard time with menopause. But you know what? I've only had a few hot flashes. But when I did, it didn't matter if it was 0 degrees outside. I was sweating. So what are you gluing, Denise? What you making? I'm going to use these because they're way too short. I can't believe I bought these, but that's one I didn't know much about crafting, so I never used them. Fold over tags. Maria, did you forget? Maria, did you forget you were on a nose? Did you forget you were on a nose spin? Or did you just go shopping? Or did you just say forget it? Are you back on it? Or is Lisa just giving you a hard time? Is Lisa just giving you a hard time? I think she left. Is she still here? Don't let her bully you. You better just mail me that tiny attacher and I'll hold on to it. Oh, your Ben Franklin has fabric? Relapsed. It's like a drug. Pocket punch. And you told Edwin? That's not what you said in your video. You said it was a joy. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, you didn't go in and get it. He went in and get. Did you go in the store? That would be the hardest part for me. If I go in the store, it's over. Not today. It wasn't a joy. Well, it's the 13th, so the month's like almost half over. In 2 days, the month's half over. So, what do you think of that? See how quick it's going? You guys want to see what I bought? Not planning to buy it. This is great. My son had a flat tire. As if we're not plagued enough with some great luck lately. Or him. Not the one with the broken hand, the other one. So, oh, I bet. So, my son has a flat tire, and he called me, and he's like, Mom, my tire's flat. Can you come give me a ride to get it patched? And I said, no, use the spare. And he said, yeah. Oh, he said, oh, I forgot. I didn't even look in the trunk. And I was like, he's seriously, the apple never falls far from the tree, right? So he calls me back and he was like, oh, cool. Yeah, there's a perfectly good spare in the trunk. I didn't even think about it. So don't worry about it, Mom. I got it. He calls me like 30 minutes later and the spare is flat. And he's at the gas station and he put $1.25 in the machine for the air, and the air machine doesn't work. So I said, okay, son, let's run to Walmart. I'm going to buy you a tire, not a spare, just a tire, and you can pay me back later. So we go to Walmart, and what do I do for the 30 minutes while he's getting his tire on? I go to the clearance aisle. Okay, so let me get what I got so I can show you. Lift it over here. Let's see. Must have put it away already. Oh, you know what? I put in my giveaway stuff. Yeah. I got this giveaway drawer now for junk that I got to give away. So, I found these on the clearance aisle. And you know, at Walmart, when something's marked one thing, it's always cheaper when you get to the, or at least at my Walmart, it's always cheaper. So this said $2.50 for the charger tassel, and this is pretty heavy, but I figured I could just take this 2019 off, right? And but look at this. It's an iPhone charger, and I have an Android, but it was only like $1.25. These are the graduation colors for the high school over there, the gold and black. And so, look at that. Same thing with the black. I didn't even look. So, first of all, I didn't know they were phone chargers. So I thought about just cutting that out. I was just buying them because they were good, heavy, sturdy, like, these are like pleather, like a vinyl. And they're so big. And look at that big lobster claw on there. It's huge. That thing is huge. Anyway, I figured I'd just take that off, and then it was a good deal for if you have an iPhone, but I don't. So I figured I'd do a giveaway. Does anybody here have an iPhone? Denise, you have an iPhone? Oh, Maria does too. All right. Well, what colors you want? I got two. You can each have one. You want me to take the 2019 off? Because that's kind of, I mean, let me get my little thingy back out. There's black or gold. Denise, I'm sending you a mailing anyway. Oh, darn it, Dana. I got butterfingers. Butterfingers. For heaven's sakes. This doesn't have any teeth on it, those little. All right, that's off. See? Perfect. You wouldn't use a tassel charger? Oh, you like that? I finally got one. Did you see the other one I did? I started sticking stuff to it. I thought, ooh, I'm going to put all my favorite stuff on one memory disc card, right? Here, let me switch lights because that one hasn't glare. Okay, so I said I'm going to do one memory disc card and just put all my favorite stuff on it. And I love blue and green, so I started sticking down all the things I love. You recognize that? That's the fabric ruffle you made. Anyway, I just started sticking all these things down, postage stamps and all these little vintage things and sequins. And okay, so it just got crazy looking. It was just too much. So I ended up with this. Here, I'm going to turn the other light back on now, but it's not. All right. So I think this ended up pretty. And I put a little rivet in. This is a piece of an earring. Those earrings came in handy, boy. They had 4 of them on. They were all connected. And then these are little wood pieces, little wood veneer pieces. And then I colored the edges with my gold marker. I love these things. This 18 karat gold pen, gold leafing pen. Well, you know what I figured out was I can't send this one to to Danielle because it's not flat mail. It won't go through the machine with these on it. And I already glued them down before I realized it. I was getting all happy with the music notes. So I got to make another one to send to Danielle for her flat mail challenge. The challenge is going to expire before I can get a Rolodex done. Or Rolodex. I say Rolodex. That's what it used to be called. Memory Dex. Denise, you want one of these tassels? Oh, you wouldn't use it. Maria, that's right. I forgot. Look how, see, I'm that age. Maria, you want one of these tassels? Did you say that, what color? I think I'm going to bring one to my friend at work, Andy. She's got an iPhone. So I'm going to take her one. I don't know that these are that good of quality anyway. You want the gold one? All right. So I'll take the black one to Andy at work. All right, Maria. I will be sending this out. Lisa, did your mom show you the tea packet that I sent her? Yours is in your box. You're welcome. I don't know when I'll get it mailed. I have so much stuff to mail. Oh, you are? How's she feeling? Is she feeling better now? Look, earrings. I got earrings for New Year's. Amen. I'm afraid to put the pins in here tonight before this glue sets. I think I'm going to let these set. But I think these are going to be really cute. And I'm going to put an extra jump ring on them so they have more wiggle to them, you know, so they have more movement. Like, you know, they'll be super cute. See? I'll put the hoop on top. And then they'll swing around well. I can't do it now because I don't want to dislodge the glue. I made Lisa a charm. I found these at a general store. It's kind of like Ben Franklin. It's called the I can't remember the name of this store. Murphy's G&M. I found these little wooden thimbles, not thimbles, spools. And so Lisa, since Lisa's the gold thread queen, I took some gold metallic paint and painted this. I was going to wrap gold thread around it, but I thought, oh Lord, that's going to take me forever. Yeah, it's kind of like Ben Franklin. Do you have a Ben Franklin where you live? We don't have Ben Franklin here anymore. We used to, but it's kind of like a um, uh, like a general store. They sell just like a little bit of everything, and it's usually pretty. A lot of it's pretty inexpensive, not the highest quality items, but it's you can get a lot of stuff for a little bit of money. Anyway, I took some of these bead caps from AliExpress and crushed them to fit inside and added some glossy accents around the edge, uh, just so I didn't clog the hole, so that I can stick a pin in there. I put one on each end. I put them end to end like this inside, and I just squeeze the little things down. Hey, hi, there's Danielle. Well, it's a party. I want to see your fabric that you bought. Did you post it on Instagram? Yeah, it is just like Woolworths. Exactly. Excuse me. Excuse me. In fact, the same company is in the same building as the old Woolworths used to own. Isn't that strange excuse me, of all places for Ben Franklin to have the most beautiful fabric? That was. And it still, there is, I think, you know what, I think there is still one up north in Indiana here, but I don't know. They may all be out of business now. Oh no, you know what? There's one in Richmond. That's right. And Thad's niece lives out there, and I keep telling him if we go visit her, we got to go to Ben Franklin, right? Isn't that weird? The buyer must have good taste. I never noticed that was backwards. Huh. Now you can't buy one. I'll make you one. What color do you want? You want to see my current one? Let me show you my current one. I'm almost done with it. In fact, I can finish it right now. I was finished, but this one came off. So it's for my Delusions journal. I finally finished it. I was looking for the perfect bead. And I think, I don't know what I did here. I hooked all these to one. I'll tell you what, that one's separate. Yeah. So, yeah, I want this one on this one. So, my glasses. I don't know where my spectacles are. I got the wrong tool here. For goodness sakes. You sure can. Which one you want to see? This is just my daily. It doesn't have much. It doesn't have a whole lot going on in it. But it's my daily reminders is what this is. Girl, I got every color. In fact, this came off of another necklace that I got at a garage sale, and it had these crazy yarn tassels on it. And the lady said that was what she liked about it. Yeah, but I think all the colors in this go really good with the colors on this cover. But if you look at these beads, came from here. Most of these came off that necklace, and it was all done in this antique copper. And so I took the necklace apart and got all these glass beads off it. So almost all of these beads, not this one. This one came off this necklace. This was also a garage sale necklace, but this was a different one. So that one came off a separate necklace. This is all a mix of glass and acrylic, and that's a Walmart bead, that little middle one. I just think those are cool. I saw the, and then this is actually an earring that I took apart. And that says love. But almost all the rest of these came off that garage sale necklace that I took apart that night. I had it sitting around here for like 2 years. I made another charm out of it. I'll show you the other charm, Danielle. I made one in copper. I think it turned out super cute. Oh, and here's this. This is weird too. I made this. This is, I don't know why this is on here. That's a binder ring. But I made this, and I just took a bunch of broken chains and stuff that was they were in like a little jewelry jar, and I put ends on all of them. I don't know if you can see that. I put ends on all of them, and then I just attached all the different colors together. Weird, huh? I think it turned out kind of cool. I need to cut it off so it's like all one length. I was thinking about making like a metal tassel out of it, but it's all wonky at the end. All the different lengths. I don't think that looks good. So I think, and my last name starts with an H. I ended up with 3 letters in this jewelry jar. I had a G, which I gave to Mary Beth, and I gave a or I kept the H. I can't read and talk at the same time. Can you? And I need my glasses. I don't even know if what I'm reading is correct. Anyway, that one's not done, but I think it'd be neat with a few more chains on it. And then I'm going to polish up these ones that I found in the jewelry jar. Because I don't want to polish them if I'm just throwing that part away. Because all the broken stuff I threw away pretty much. And just kept the ones long enough to put on here. That one's pretty though. I wonder if that's gold. Oh, it's too heavy. That's too heavy. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's great for that. I don't know. I know. I gotta find my glove. I know. That's what I told Denise the other day. I'm gonna rename my channel instead of Constructing Artistics. It's gonna be called Hold On While I Find My Glasses. Hold on while I find my glasses. Because I don't know where my glasses are ever. Yeah, I'm fun at parties too. Every time I say everybody take a shot. This would make an adorable charm, and they're already like all hooked together. Except for that. Lisa, you should talk. She goes, do you guys see the video? Lisa goes, she's putting on all her little bling on her text, and she was like, I gotta have odd numbers of what do you call those things? The little dots. And then she was like, oh, I gotta have even, it has to be all odd or even. I'm like, well yeah. Dana, where's my glasses? I do have pink. I do have pink here. I'll show you. I'll tell you what. You tell me which ones you like, and I'll put them together. I'll show you what I got, and you pick what you like, and I'll hook it together. How's that sound? Hang on. First of all, you want gold or silver or copper or like antique gold? Oh, there'll be some Skittles soon. Lisa, take 2 Skittles and call me in the morning. All right, Danielle, you want gold? Okay. So let's go for the gold. All right. Here's the gold. you like these little roses? I can put some little rose beads in there. I'm going to put some gold balls in there. I got some gold bead caps. Those are kind of, these are too bright and these are too dingy. Actually, we'll keep those out just in case. I got some gold spacers. I got some here. We'll get a couple. Ooh, I have, you know what? Here's those earrings I was talking about. See, they had 4 to start with. They had 4 of these little metal filigree pieces, but I took them apart. Let me find my little dish. I'm gonna find my little pie pan. I got a pie pan over here. I moved everything around and now I can't find anything. It's ridiculous. Seriously, Dana? Oh, see, if I had my glasses, I could find my pie pan. My kids are shaking their head like, Mom, if our friends see you, we're going to tell them that's not you. Dana, you with a pie pan. Uh-oh. I knocked stuff over. All right. I don't know where the pie pan is, but it's all right. We're going to manage without it. Here, I'm just going to use this for now. Ignore all the paint spatter on it. You have the same problem? You can't find your pie pan either? You can't find your glasses to find your pie pan? Yes, there's gold roses. They're really sweet little spacer beads. We'll get a couple of those. I know they look like a different colored gold, but when they're all together, you won't even notice it. Ooh, I could put one of these butterflies on. Oh, here, you know what? Let's do one of these tassels. I love these tassels. We'll do a tassel charm. And one of these little keys. You want one of these little keys? And there's feathers. The feathers aren't very bright. Oh, there's a little arrow. Oh, you know what? Let me see. That's kind of dark. I gotta get my little polishing cloth. That one's cute. Oh, that one's cute. Look at that little short one. And then there's a big feather. We'll just get one out. There's one in there. It's stuck. And then I need a hook. And some eye pins. Let's get the big one because I don't like these little ones. I'm getting a chain. So tiny. This is the part that always takes the longest, is picking out all the stuff. But then once everything's picked out, then it don't take no time to put it together. Oh, Lord. What are you talking about? You can't craft. Why can't you craft? What's the end of this chain? Oh, Lord. What's going on here? See, I told you I can't see nothing. There it is. There she goes. All right. do about 12 charms. How's that sound? 12 or 13. Lucky 13. Or is 13 unlucky? Oh, Dana. You butterfinger. Oh, little bugger. Oh, there. All right. There's that. So now we just need a hook. I don't know where my big lobster claws went. Here's these. Those are kind of small. These are kind of small. Ooh, these are so pretty. Look, let's put one of these on too. Look, Danielle, I got these little ribbed beads. Aren't they cool looking? Can you see that? They got like little stripes on them. They're super cool. They're really, I need to buy some more. I can't find them anymore. I can find them on old jewelry. And look at this. This is really pretty too. I put one of these on Mary Beth's charm too. One of these little, see how it's kind of like iridescent inside. Can't really see it in the light, but it's like, it's clear, kind of. I don't know, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. I have to go find my glasses. Let's put that. Come on. I should have put bigger jump rings on these. Can't really get them apart to use them. That's not aggravating for old people. You can't see. Can't find my pie pan. Can't find the edge of this jump ring. You know what? There's no shame in getting old, but it sure is inconvenient, okay? All right, well, we'll get one off when we need it. I'll have to go for my glasses. All right, so, oh, look. I forgot I got these big antler horns. Lisa gave me that and a bunch of stuff. Oh, and there's these. Look at this. Oh, darn it. Look, it's like an arrow charm, which would be good if somebody's in the army. Oh, and then there's this. Hold on. There's an arm. There's an arrow, like that arrow. Yeah, that's for men, maybe. They are. I don't know how you do anything. I'd poke my eye out. My nails get that long and I absolutely can't function. Danielle, you want one of these on your charm? These are really pretty too, these little square things. I put one of those on my memory disc card, and now I can't mail you that one because I put the wood veneers on it and it doesn't qualify as flat mail, so I got to make another one. But I'm getting better at it each time. Practice, I guess, makes perfect. It's taking me forever though. Okay. Oh, there's two earrings. There's another earring. This was kind of what they looked like when they were all hooked together. They look like that. And then I unhooked them. I put one of those on Mary Beth's. But I got those earrings on sale because they're so heavy. Nobody wants to have them in their ears. But they work great for charms. You know, Danielle, I don't have a big hook. I hope I got one in my other gold box. Ooh, you want one of these butterflies? Look how pretty these little butterflies are. Let me put a butterfly on there too. I got a bunch of those. Those were on sale, like, I don't know, 75% or something when they had the closeout. I got a good deal on those butterflies. I think I bought 2 strands of those. All right. All right, so that's it. Let's pick your beads. We got enough other to make it look good. All right. Is Danielle still here? I'm not looking up. Let me see. I am going to say yes to everything. Well, here. At least give me a couple opinions here. I got several shades of pink I can use. And I need an opinion here on the pinks that you like, because not all pinks are created equal. Let me turn this light off. Okay. That's not my color light. All right, so this doesn't look true color. There we go. Let me see. Well, this one looks kind of red, doesn't it? Maybe it is. Let's turn this back on. Sorry about that. All right, so no, that's just more of a hot pink. All right, so I have different pinks. I got more of a purpley pink, more of a fuchsia hot pink. This is not on the screen. It doesn't look right. It looks lavender on the screen, but it is actually a mauve-y pink. And this is more of a bubblegum, a lighter shade of bubblegum. And then that's kind of coming through true to color. Do you like the brighter pinks or the pastel pinks? Did you see the other pink charm I made with the champagne? I wonder if I stuck that in the box already. I got too much going on this. Lord. Pastels mint. Okay, so I've got some minty greens. This one's a little bit more metallic, so it's a little more shiny, the finish on it. And then I have some that are more kind of opaque-y looking, like that. And then, let me see. I think all the other greens are probably darker. Yeah, well, that one, I don't know. That one's not showing up. That one has like a purple iridescent. I got that off a bracelet. These are all darker. That's olive. You want that on that. That's dark. So you like these or this? Because Lisa, I could make a really, really cool black and silver or black and gold charm. I have a lot of neat black beads. And black is actually a combination of all other colors. Did you know that? I mean, technically. Oh, you know what, Danielle? I have these too. These look really pretty with the pink. I don't know. Do you like those champagne ones? With the pink and the green? Do you want any other colors on it other than pink and green? Black and gold? I'm going to make you black and gold one. You have to remind me, though. I'm going to make your mom a pink and copper one, too, because she said she loves pink and copper. Uh-oh, I'm getting the blue donut of death. I might be buffering. Am I buffering now? Are you guys good? All right, let's see what other pink charms we've got. I like these better. Which one do you like? Do you like the peachy pink or the more purpley pink? I don't know. Actually, we need a couple big ones. All right. I'm gonna get a great big one. I like these big pearl balls. I think they look really pretty. Pink and black. You want pastel pink or hot pink? That's what she said. She wants it. Well, she didn't say she wanted a charm, but she said she loves pink and copper. So I figured one of these days I'm going to pop her together a pink and copper charm. You want your pink to be hot pink or light pink, or what kind of pink? Oh, you want the champagne? Isn't that pretty? I love that champagne color. Those are those nice Czechoslovakian beads too. Wait till you see my glass beads. We'll throw some glass beads in here and it'll look amazing. I think those glass beads really set it off. Ooh, do you want some of these? These are pretty too. Let's get a couple of these out. We can put these with gold charms. They look good with the champagne too. This little, it's almost like a peachy pink. Oh, look at these. I forgot I had these. Look at these little multifaceted. I don't know if you can see them. They're so pretty in person though. Let's see if I can figure them out. I don't know how they got stuck in there with these pearls, but I don't know. I'm glad I came across them. I forgot I had these. Put some of those. Those are really, when the light, I love anything that sparkles like that when they hit the light. Those are so shiny. They are like little mirror finish balls. All right. So let's do some pink and green beads. All right. Let's do some of these, definitely. Some of these. Ooh. I don't know. That don't help me. These in here. I love these. These are so shiny. Oh, I got iridescent ones somewhere too. Oh, let's put some of these in. These are clear. You can't see it because from far away, but these are clear with like this metallic. I don't know what you call that finish on there, but it's super cool. Ooh, look at this one. Let's do. No, that don't match. Yeah. All right. Let's see what green ones we got. Ooh, I got a disco ball. Look, I got that green disco ball. And I got, what else do we got? Ooh, we could take apart this earring and put some of these on. We could take apart that. Oh, no, that's the wrong color. Let's see what's this. I got something here from a necklace. Oh, that's on silver. We don't want that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's silver too. Darn it, Dana. What are you doing? Ooh, look at this. I found one of those glass holographic finish beads. I love these. Oh, that'll be so pretty on there. Ooh, look at this one. I wonder if that's too dark of a green. Yeah, that's not really pastel enough. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. It's it's one of those odd shaped beads, and it has this smoky green stripe through the glass. It is so weird, and there's bubbles in it. I love seeing bubbles in glass beads. Just reminds you that they're handmade. That's the wrong color green too. That doesn't match at all. Darn it. Ooh, look at that. What do you think of that? That's kind of weird in a kind of cool sort of way. It's kind of dark. It's not too dark. No, I don't know. You think that's too dark? Those are those little disco balls. Look, I found a green one. Those are just crystals pushed into clay. I call them disco balls because I'm like, ooh, look what I found. Oh, it's just a little leaf. It's the wrong color green. That's the wrong color green. I know I got more green somewhere. What's that? Oh, that's kind of cool. Do you like that one? It's kind of weird green, but it's kind of a cool design. I don't even know where I got that. You do? Isn't that cool? I like it too. Look at the sides. It's got like a gold finish on the sides. I don't know if you can see that or not in the glass, and it's got these little gold stripes. That's pretty cool. I don't even know where that came from. Look at this, Lisa. I even got black and silver and black on black disco balls. Aren't those so cool? But you want black and gold. Oh, Danielle, look what I just found, a holographic disco ball. Do you want me to switch it out even though you got gold? Let me see if I can find a gold holographic. All right, let's move on to the next tray. I got all this mess here. All right. Let's go. We're on the last one. As if that's not enough. Ooh, Danielle, look at this. This one has that iridescent finish too, and it's kind of like, it's got peach and pink, and when you turn it, it turns different colors. I know you want that. That's look cool in there. Ooh, and then I have some of these multifaceted gold beads. They're kind of dark, but they're still gold. Ooh, I forgot about this. You know what? That's one of them. That's one of the, oh, what's the name of these? They're real heavy. Like the leaded German glass. What do they call that they crush up to make glass glitter? I'm putting that in there because that is gorgeous smoky glass. Oh, well, it's lead crystal, so be careful. You don't want to, like, bite it. Look at that. There's another one. There's a big one. I have two. I'm putting them both in there. They're going to look gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Do you want any of these in it? Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let's cut this. This is from downtown LA. I just bought this for $3. These are gorgeous heavy metal beads. And they are, I love downtown. I love the bead factory. Oh, it's called the Bead Factory now. I love downtown LA. They had a big online sale a while back. You want one of these roses? Oh, these are side set. Hang on. Those are side set roses. Let me see if I can find it. Ooh, that's a pretty green too. See, that's what I said. This tastes. Look, Lisa gave me these. Look at all these shell beads. I put a couple of these on Mary Beth's too. Just what do you think of that? That's not really pink and it's not really purple, but it goes with that whole like color scheme. So we need to put that in. Oh, I did. I found it. I found it. I knew it was in here. Look at this. I got a magical unicorn holographic bead. Look at that thing. Oh, it's not showing up on camera, but let me tell you what. This thing turns pink, purple, yellow, green, blue. That is the coolest bead. And I found that on the ground somewhere. And I kept seeing something shine. I was like, I gotta go over there. Hold on. Everybody's like, Dana, just leave it. And I was like, no. Ooh, look at this. You know what? This is one of them little Walmart beads. You know those 97-cent bags? They have these little faceted acrylic rhombuses. And you know what? These are just cheap, but they catch the light so nice. Let's put one of those on there. All right, we're done. We got more than enough beads to make a awesome charm. I don't have my pop hand, so I guess we're just going to use this towel thingy here. Let's get the charms going. Uh-oh. Don't go nowhere. Man overboard. All right. Should I open this up? So we're going to use this dirty old... Look how pretty all these go together. That's how you know when it's going to be a good charm right there. Look at that. Aren't those pretty together? Can you see? Look how pretty they all look. Here, I'll turn this light on. I love sparkly beads. That's why between the pearls and the multifaceted ones, look, I'm using my old paint rag. That's nice. All right. Caught it. Let me do this so they don't keep rolling at me. That's why I use a pie pan right there. I know, that's what my pie pan is. I have a pie pan with a little piece of felt in it. You know what? It's sitting right here. I just realized. Because I moved my desk around. Let me set this stuff up. These are all my other charms. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Where they ain't going nowhere. All right. There's my pie pan. You know, I looked up and it was right here on the corner of my desk after I was walking over there where my desk used to be parked, looking for it. And here it was the whole time. Okay. All right. So let's do this. We'll pop together this charm in no time at all. Give me some jump rings. Give me some of these. A few eye pins. Give me some head pins. Get a space right there. 2. And I want some bead caps on those beads, don't we? Because that will look gorgeous with some caps. So let's get some of those out. Oh, look at that cute little stubby key. Is that not the cutest key? Yeah, British. I think that's the same. I think those are just tarnished. Alrighty then. Where to start? Oh, I forgot my seed beads. Where's my sheet beads? Oh, I got all these trays of beads and they are so heavy. I don't know what I did with my seed tray. My seed bead tray. It's in a Christmas tin. Here it is. Oh, I forgot I have these little green seed beads, but they're, you know what? Those are probably just a little too dark for this particular project. All right. Let's get some of these out. Need a bunch of these. This kit you can buy at Walmart for $9. It's the best investment. You will never run out of anything. Seriously. This thing lasts and lasts. You got all the different metal colors in it. It is perfect. And they always have it. They're never out of it. Every time I'm in there, I see it. You'd think they'd sell out. Okay. Let's put this gorgeous iridescent bead on the key, just because I love that bead. And then let's put a Let's put a pearl with a tiny, let's put a spacer. Let's put a pearl with a tiny bead cap. So that's probably a 6mm bead cap I'm putting on now. I've got 6, 8, you know what, let's do a 4. Let's do the 4mm. Because this pearl's a little bit smaller. So let's do the 4. Yeah, that looks better. Isn't that pretty? So there we are. You see that? And that's it. Alrighty. Cut off the extra. Yeah, it sags. I need to sharpen those. I'm going to double loop it just for more security. And then we put it on the end of your, let's use a bigger ring. We're going to use a bigger ring. I'm going to do with the chain. Here, there we go. Just those big pliers. I probably need 2 flat nose pliers. That's probably the best way to do that, but all right. What's next? Let's do one of those big bead caps. I love these big bead. Oh, let's do one of these glass beads. I love these. Aren't those pretty? Oh, those are gorgeous. And this would go with one of those shampoo. Oh, let's do one of these clear faceted beads with it. Oh my God, that looks good. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it when they turn out so pretty. And let's put just a solid gold ball on that one. That one's a little big. Let's put one of these tiny balls on. These are not quite as big as, I don't know, that kind of, it almost looks about the size of the spacer, doesn't it? We'll go back to the bigger one. Yeah. Gorgeous. Oh, I love this one. This one, wait till I hold it up to the light. You know, I wish my webcam showed colors better because I tell you what, this one is so pretty. Oh, I just love, love, love this one. Can you see that one? See how much that one sparkles, that faceted bead? I just love those. Aren't they pretty? I love anything sparkly. I especially love those. All right, what's next? Let's do some green. Let's do one of these. Oh, let's do a pearl, then a seed bead, let's do 3 pearls the same size. Just for the contrast. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. end wants to pop out, doesn't it? Oh, forget it. You're not supposed to use the tip, but that. So you don't want them all on the same side. So since these are on that side and that one's on that, I'm going to put this one on that loop. That way you always have movement in the charm, even when it's not swinging around. They all kind of hang separate from each other and can move around a little bit. That's when they can catch the light. There we go. Let's do a big green pearl, a big pearl cap. How about that? I like these big ones. We'll do another charm on the next one. Actually, this one should probably be a charm because we got a bunch of charms. Let's do the tassel. I love that one. Yes, yes, yes. Time for a tassel. It's not quite exact. All right. So let's do. I'm super excited about that swap. That's going to be so fun. I love making Christmas stuff too. Let's see, what should we put with the green pearl? Let's put one of these smoky faceted beads. Oh yeah, that's nice. I gotta go over there to clip these wires every time so they don't go fly, because they fly. And you know, I have all these animals running around here, so I can't. So that's why I make that weird arm hook. Looks kind of dorky, but it's effective. I have small jump rings and large jump rings, but the middle ones I don't have enough of. So let's pour some more out. There we go. This here. These are strong rings. Alright. Back, side. So that's gonna go there. Alright. There. Where did that go? See how nice those hang so they don't all like bunch up together? Now what? Oh, let's do this big one. I love this iridescent. It's like orangey, peachy, pink. Wait till you see that in person, Danielle. That thing is so cool. Again, I don't know where it came from. I'm never gonna run out of beads. You know, people give me broken jewelry. Ooh, let's put this. You know what? I hate to detract from that. Those are both pretty cool beads. There's a burr or something on here. You know what? Let's take this out of commission. There's a pretty sharp little burr on the end of that. That'll catch every sweater you own. I don't like when they do that. They need to put them through a machine just to make sure they're all flat. I'm sure it wouldn't be that big a deal. All right. Ooh, let's put this. Well, I don't want to overpower that. We'll just do that odd little pearl. Remember I threw that odd colored pearl in? I'll just do that odd little pearl. Oh, I love, love, love that bead. There's so many pretty beads in the world. And I cannot help but buy them and find them, and people give them to me. I'm grateful for that too. People give me broken jewelry all the time. You know, some of my best beads come from other people. I mean, I find pretty ones at Joann's and Michael's, but I tell you what, some of that antique jewelry people buy, or those jewelry jars, when it's all broken and they can't sell it, you know, people look at it and they mark them $25 at the Goodwill. And they just throw a whole bunch of stuff in them. And you know, those people that deal in antique jewelry and stuff, they know what's valuable and they'll go through and look around in it and dig through it. And if they don't want it, they'll mark it down and mark it down and mark it down. If it's just a bunch of broken junk, that's when I buy it. But that's really the good stuff to me, because I'm not paying more than, you know, a few bucks for a bunch of broken jewelry, because half of it's going to get thrown away. But I'm almost always looking at beads at garage sales. You find the coolest jewelry for nothing at a garage sale. Oh, what am I doing, Dana? You doofus. Grab the hook and hold it. See what happens when I start talking? Okay. I love, love, love it. See beads. You know what? I'm going to put these pink. No, I'm going to put these on next. I'm going to do these little ones and then put one of these big faceted ones on in between the little pink beads. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. Well, you'll be able to shop for Halloween stuff because by the time your no spend is over, it'll be August and they'll have some of the fall stuff coming out. They've already got some fall stuff coming out here and there. It's ridiculous. And Hobby Lobby put some Christmas stuff out, and I was like, oh, not yet. It's like 4th of July. They get a jump on that stuff. Let's do this cool bean. Let's do this. What are we going to put with that? Let's put those neat little champagne ones. God, I can't even see. I can't even see to thread them on the thing. Lord. And let's put that rose on there with that. With that one. That's pretty cool. I don't like the rose on there. Let's put... Let's put this gold on here. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's correct now. Huh? Come on. There you got it. Getting to the end. Only a few more. I have to figure out how to get this off. I can't get either side of that off there. And I really want to put one of those on there. It's going to look really cool. I don't know why they box them up like this. Got a little opening right there. Get it. Big old. Yay! Oh, man, garbage. That is too small. I don't know why they put them teeny tiny jump rings on them. It's ridiculous. we got it. So, let's see, let's do. Actually, that's going to go on here. Then we need. Oh, you know what would go good with that? Is that iridescent one. That iridescent ball. Yeah. I like that one. I'll just keep it like that. We'll keep it simple. I don't like to be too much, take too much away from the other. Uh-oh. That may be a problem. Cut that off real short. Should be okay. All right. Medium ring. There. Pretty opaque, and then the one's opaque and the other one's iridescent, but I think they go nicely together because the clear white, you know, the absence of color, I guess, is the. All right. What we got on here? We need probably another charm. Danielle, do you want a feather or an, oh, let's do this. Let's do this rhombus. For lack of a better term, I'm going to call it by its geometrical shape. But I love these little stones. They're not even stones, they're acrylic. They're plastic. But I tell you what, I think they're so pretty. They're the only thing really worth buying at Walmart other than seed beads. All right, let's put some pearls on here. Just, you can't go wrong with pearls ever. Pearls are just pearls. Ooh, we'll put some of these. Oh, I forgot about these gold beads too. We'll put one of them gold beads on there. The darker gold. That, because that's kind of a peachy pink. Isn't that pretty? I get so excited making these dumb things. I don't know why. I swear. Every one is different though. I have never made any two charms alike. And you know what? I think that's just because of all that old jewelry I take apart. Half the time you can't go to the store and find beads like these. I may never see another, some of these, you know, some of these beads you just never see again anywhere. They're like, you know, extinct or whatever. That's not the word, but you know what I mean. I think that's what's neatest about handmade items. It's just the general uniqueness of them. Who came out with the pink and green last year? Or was it pink and blue? Was it pink and green? Maybe it was. Oh, no, it was the turquoise and pink. Who came out with that last year? I loved that collection. Actually, I think it was the Paper Studio. I don't think it was one of the fancier. I'm going to turn this around. There we go. Well, I'll do it, Dina. There. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. All right. Let's see. Let's do this little sparkly butterfly. Let's put her on there. I love that thing. That's gorgeous. And then we'll put something underneath. Yeah. I don't know. That's got to be in the front. All right. So what's wrong with that? So it hangs at the top. It's still going to hang backwards. Dang it, Dana. What are you doing? Turn around. All right. See what happens when you don't have your glasses on? You almost hang your butterfly backwards. All right. Now, what are we going to put on such a butterfly? Let's put this big. I don't know though. I like this one too. I forgot about that German glass one. Let's put that. That one's really, really sparkly. This one on there. On that butterfly. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. Danielle, girl, you know how many times I turn on, you guys, like, turn on your channels onto the computer and go to bed, and then turn it on the desktop in the office if Thad leaves, because if he's here, he's using his computer and the desktop. But I turn on my computer, my laptop out here in the craft room. I turn on his, assuming he's left to go to work, which sometimes he does, sometimes he works at home. And then I turn on my tablet while I'm in bed, and I fall asleep with the tablet on. Now, the tablet does not continue to play. The laptop continues to play. And the desktop. So they can just go all day while I'm asleep until that either gets home and shuts them off, or I get up and hear them talking and shut them off just to have some peace and quiet when I wake up. But that's 8 hours a day. Well, I don't sleep 8 hours, but I do try to get my 6.5 for sure. And every once in a while I get lucky with 7. Actually, the other night, I think I slept 10 hours. I slept so long I had a headache. I never sleep that long. I was just so tired. But I've been trying to remember to do that every day. Look at this. This butterfly is going to be gorgeous. I love this. That butterfly was glaring on the light. All right, check out this butterfly. With that little, that German glass bead. Oh, I love those. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. So pretty. So pretty. Let's make like 2 more, 3 more. Let's just use some. So we still got to get the disco ball on there too. Let me put that. Let's do that. Oh, and I want this big pink one on there. I forgot about this. Let's do some bead caps. I love the bead caps on the pearls. Don't you think? Don't you guys think those look so pretty? They just dress them up so nice. All right, let's do one of these acrylic plastic beads. And we'll put what? Oh, this little rose. I forgot. I never did use that rose. Let's put the rose on here. Yeah. Ooh, that looks cute. Yeah. Good. I don't even need to clip that one. That's cute. I think that looks cute. Well, girl, you picked it out. Let's see. That's supposed to go there. We're almost done. Now we got to put this disco ball on here because I love that thing. We got to get that on there. Isn't that pretty? Actually, they call them a pave ball. I just thought of the term pave ball. But oh, girl, you know what? Let's put this on here. I forgot I had one of these too. This is a this is it's a glass bead, but it's the Czechoslovakian version of that faceted German bead. You know, because you have a lot of glass comes from Czechoslovakia, and they make some beautiful beads. Let's put the disco ball with that. They're kind of competing there, but I don't know. It'll be at the top, so it'll catch the light. I like that because it'll be real glittery. What's the word? Something with glittery. Sakes. I'll make this a little bit bigger loop just because I got too much. This thing's getting heavy. room for maybe one or two more. Let's put this big purple one on there too. That one's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We're out of seed beads, aren't we? Oh my goodness. It is late, isn't it? I guess it don't matter being Friday night. Why is that not closing? Something. Okay. We could put two pave balls together, maybe. Or not, what, pave balls? What do they call them? I love those. We should save that for the top because that's really, really sparkly. That should be like the finale. Let's do, let's see. Let's do these. These. I'll do some little bead caps. Little tiny. And do one of these champagne pearls. I love those pearls. And then maybe one more of those. Yeah. Absolutely. Are you guys falling asleep? Am I boring you? I'm not saying anything, am I? You know, once I get into this, and I can, you know what? I can just blow hours doing this stuff. I can waste more time doing the most non-productive stuff, but that I like because I like it because I love making charms. But you know, like I could say I'm gonna do some laundry and dishes, and next thing I know, I've made a couple chunky charms, and it's time for bed. So. All right, I want this one on too. This one's really cool. I love that ribbed one. Those are impossible to find. And I found a whole strand of those years ago. And now I probably don't have 15 left. So they'll be gone soon because I put one or two on every charm. But I had a whole bunch of them, but I think they catch the light so nice. I hope I can find some again someday. Oop. Let's put one of these little pearls on here. Oh my God, can you hear my air conditioner? That's ridiculous. Sorry about that. Oh, this thing's so old, and I think the battery's dead. Look how yellow this thing is from like 80,000 years of. Oh, can you hear it? That thing. But it works, boy. It kicks out some cold air, so probably needs to be, I don't know, oiled or something. Who knows? I bought a new one, and it's sitting out in the other garage waiting for Thad to install it, but it doesn't have a remote control. So I bought a new one. My son borrowed it a couple of years ago for his apartment because he was in a place that didn't have air. Then he moved to a place that has air. So he brought it back to me. Because I kept saying this one's going to go out because it's making that, whatever that noise is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. All right. So we're about done. I got this. I got these. Oh, I forgot about those. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, I got that too. Maybe. Put another one on. Yeah. Well, we may as well use the last of these beads up here. So let's see what we can do here. Let's put some of these little bead caps on. Stuck together. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Got two of them stuck together. Okay, we'll just go on. We'll use this one. believe I had enough to get that around there. Barely. Whew. And we are about done here. So, that goes over here. Oh, darn it, this thing's swinging around on me. Come on, you little turd. Get in there. All right. And all right. That's the last one there. Yeah. So now we'll put a lobster claw on it, and we will be, I'm going to turn these super brights off. Can you see it better with the lights on or the lights off? Let me see what I did with the other lobster claws. I know I have. Oh, excuse me. I'll keep yawning. I got a new chair today. Well, it's an old chair. Ooh, my book fell. It's an old chair, but it's new to me. I got it from their office. They bought it for one of the girls that works there, but she didn't like it. And so they got her a new one. I like their chair, so they gave it to me. Here's some. And I love this chair, but it is wider than my other chair. And I am not doing so good. This is all silver, but I thought I had a gold one. No, these are whatchamacallit, antique gold. I knew there was some out of place somewhere. These are antique gold. These are silver. These don't belong in here. All right, let me look in my gold box again. I'm sure I've got a gold lobster claw in there. Unless I have just lost my mind, which is possible. And Danielle, I may have to put a teeny tiny lobster claw on this. And I don't really want to do that. And I'll tell you why. Because if you try and hook it to your purse or something, that little lobster claw isn't going to get you very far. These little tiny ones. These were just for like book charms and stuff. I'm going to order some gold ones. Oh, here's some. Oh, those are antique gold too. Are you sure it doesn't match? I could put some rub and buff on it. Let me see what color I got. I got a new one. My other one is not gold. My other one is, let's see what this thing is. It says antique gold. It's the same. Well, go on it. Well, let me see if this works on metal. This says, yeah, actually, this should work on metal. Let's try paint one of these. If it doesn't turn out good, I'll get you another one. I got a whole bunch of these. But I think this is a, yeah, this is a gold leafing pen. Oh, yeah, Dana, you doofus. And what's the worst that can happen? If this wears off, it's still gold underneath, so. So it's not like it'll change to silver. Well, there might be silver under that, but that's not too bad. That looks a little closer to the piece of tissue here. Yeah. That's not too bad. Alright, let me find the end of this. Get this big old jump ring. I'm gonna put there. There you go. I'm sure it works. And there's your charm. Let's see on another light. You know what? I think I can zoom in. What? Oh, good night, Lisa. Oh, Lisa left. Oh, Jersey girl, you're leaving too. I don't know where my zoom button is. This thing. I swear. Let me see. Oh, there it is. All right. It's going to let me zoom. Here we go. Boy, it doesn't look very good. I think my camera or my webcam must be set on the wrong pixels or something because, well, maybe without that light, you can see the color looks better without that light, but then with this light, but yeah. Ooh, you can see how sparkly it is. Can you see it catching the light? Ooh, I love it. I love it. Ooh. You're welcome. I got to send you a memory desk card, but now I can send you the one I made since I don't have to send flat mail because now I got to mail that. So, you know what? I can just use the original memory desk card that I made today. So I don't have to make another one, which is kind of cool because I didn't really want to make the same one again. You're welcome. It was fun. I like making the charms, especially the custom ones. Well, I can't wait till you see it in person. I know you're gonna love it because that's your colors, the pink and the pink and the green. Good night. Good night, Denise. Thanks for coming. I wasn't very talkative, was I? I was just working on that charm the whole time. You know, I get in the zone and then I'm boring. Put this mess up. Stuff looking gold to the end. I gotta get my act together. I gotta work. Starting tomorrow. I gotta work too much. So I'm gonna go to the store and get stuff to pack on my lunch and do everything so I don't have to do anything during the week, but hopefully just work and sleep and do it again. It's too big to fit in there. Hello? Sounds like someone's outside, which is weird at 4:30 in the morning, but it is a Friday night, and I have some new neighbors that moved in, so they might be having a little shindig. But they wouldn't be over here in my neck of the yard, so that's weird. What is that? That must be my cat. Oh, here she is. I knew that was you. Busy cat. Are you nosy? Are you being nosy? Let's throw that. Throw all these pieces in this can. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, Katie, you're okay. What? What? No, don't get up here. I'm picking all this mess up. Is everybody gone? It says 3. I should sign off and let everybody go to bed. We're still watching these crazy videos. Or maybe there's somebody on here that really likes to watch cleaning and they're watching. Is anybody here? Says three. Says 3 people. But I'm not sure I believe that. Okay. I got a can down here under the computer. There we go. Some extras in. And I don't want to get out my big trays. Oh, that won't go on there. There's this trash. That's for that. I guess I could stick those in there. Maybe somebody will want those. Here's the bead caps. No, that don't go on there. Darn it. Dana. I'm messing up the program. Oh. Yeah. That goes in there. Okay. Now we're cooking with oil. Pretty. Oh, you're here. You're still here. What are you guys doing here? I do probably need sleep. But I need some tea first. I do need sleep. But that was fun. I like doing that. My glass is empty. Well, my weekend's over. That was my big Friday night. Well, I was trying to be nonchalant. And I threw that on the table and thought, oh, crap. I always try to emphasize burnishing the ends of my ribbons. It's a terrible habit. I'd give anything if I could stop. You know, I do good some days. I just don't. I can avoid it and not think about it. And then, I don't know, like thinking about the stress of my week and stuff makes me just, it's like I cannot get through a whole entire day. I think if I could just get through 3 or 4 days, I could give it up for good. Because I can cut down to nothing. But then I go to work and smoke 3 or 4 cigarettes throughout the shift. It's crazy. And smoking's so bad for me. You know, I don't drink pop. I don't even hardly drink alcohol at all. I don't do like I eat whole foods and we don't eat GMOs and we don't eat processed foods and we don't eat processed oils and we've cleaned up our environment and yet here I am still hooked on these cigarettes. It is unfathomable to me that I cannot just stop. I think I'm going to do the Chantix, but you know, I don't get insurance. I don't have any insurance right now. When we switched insurance companies this year, the company I work for, and they gave me the wrong form. And so later I contacted our corporate office and I said, hey, I was given the wrong form by my ED, my executive director. That's not my fault. I want my insurance. I work full time. You know, if something happened to me and I'm old, you know, so anything could happen. And oh, they're 36 a carton here, so or at least the brand that I smoke, so it's not $12 a pack for one pack. Does that include tax? That's crazy. I think even the expensive ones here are $6. Mine are like 3.50. Mine are not the cheap generics, but they're not the expensive ones either. Hey, you want to see what my friend brought me? My friend at work brought me to work. I gotta show you this. I got this sitting up in my thing. Oh, it's got lint on it. Look at this. Look, it's got dust covering it because it's sitting right next to the fan. Look at this little dude. Let me get over here. Isn't he cute? It's a frog sitting on a toadstool playing a little guitar with a peace sign. Look, he's got a rip in his jeans. And then on his head, he's got a flowered shirt. And he's got this little rainbow do-rag. I think that's the cutest frog. Is that not the cutest little thing? Look at his face. Look at how happy he is. He's got some CBD oil in him or something. 20. That's how many's in a pack here. 20. 10 to a carton. 10 packs to a carton, I mean. I thought that was sweet of her. Her mom was having a garage sale, and her mom brought that out, and she said, "Oh, don't sell that. I got to give that to my friend Dana at work." So she showed up at work with it, and she said, "I got something for you." I said, "You do? Where's it at?" And she said, "It's in my car." I said, "Well, hop to it, Missy. Go get it." And she started laughing, and she said, "Well, it's not. Don't get excited. It's not nothing special. It's a garage sale thing." And I was like, "I don't care if it's a garage sale thing." I thought that was so sweet of her to think of me. I don't care if it's a garage sale thing. I'm not fancy. So I set it up on my shelf. I think he's thinking cute. Well, I better get off here. I better call it a night. I do think this is awfully pretty. This is one of the better ones I've made lately. Did you see the other one I made? I made this one. Here, I put them in these little bags so they don't get tangled up. Ooh, don't look at that. That's fur. That's for, I don't want to say now in case she watches the video. I don't think she'll come back and watch it, but look, I made this one. I made this one to match a purse. This is similar kind of color scheme, except for this is uh, just the pink and the champagnes, no green. And then I put a few off-white beads and pearls in. And I realized after I made it that it didn't match the purse. The purse I was making it to match, it's a blush purse. It has a silver chain handle. Aw, thank you. I love you too. So I ended up making it in silver. So here's the silver one. I think the silver one looks every bit as pretty too. And I added a few more purpley colors just because when I pulled the purse out to look at it. Isn't that pretty? All kinds of little dang. And I love the way they sound. Can you hear it? When they clack together. I think they make the neatest sounds. And then the beads I made my book charm with, I made this one. And that's it. That's the last one I made recently is this, other than the one I sent to Mary Beth, is this one with the antique copper beads. And I think, or the antique copper hardware. And I think it turned out really pretty. And I really like some of these beads. I tell you what, they're really colorful. I really like this one. It's got the painted, like the swirls of colored glass in it of white and gold. I tell you what, this webcam just doesn't do half of these beads justice, but I really like how this one turned out. I was really surprised. I like all the different combinations you can make. Well, I will see you later, girly girl. Have a good night. I'm signing off. Have a good one.